Hey y'all, welcome back to Real Raw and Sweet Tarot. If you are new here, welcome. If you are a returning member to the Soul Tribe, welcome back. Pisces, happy birthday, and this is your reading, okay? We're gonna hop right into it. We are going to read from the Seasons of the Zodiac book. Anytime it is the change of the Zodiac, I always read something for the next sign's birthday. So I believe your page was 66. Let me see real quick. Oh no, you guys was actually never mind. You guys are the last Zodiac of the season. Yes, if you guys actually look it up, you guys are the ending of it, which is crazy because if you just follow it from January, you would think Capricorn's first, Aquarius is second, you guys are third. But no, that's actually not the case. But I'm just going to read really small passages from this before we get started. And thank you for joining me today. And I hope everybody is having an amazing birthday. And if your birthday hasn't come quite yet, I hope you have really, really good plans, even if it's taking yourself out to eat or going out with friends, whatever. But Pisces season, life is about to get a little more emotional. As February draws to a close, we ditch the detached perspective of Aquarius season and embrace the feeling that life has to offer us in Pisces season. We've been busy prioritizing a logical and detached perspective so we can dream up solutions for a future world that celebrates progress and equity. Pisces season reminds us that despite the differences we celebrated in Aquarius, we are interconnected beings. Pisces is symbolized by two fish swimming in different directions. Pisces is an incredibly fluid and changeable sign. As the last zodiac, Pisces has an intimate relationship with the collective unconscious and other realms. That's why I tell you guys a lot of times stuff can happen in your dream state. But the fish represent Pisces' daily challenge of sorting through fantasy versus reality. And it's crazy, I'm a tarot reader, I am a practicing astrologist, and I just always have loved you guys' sign like picture depiction. I always have. I mean, I'm a Libra, I love mines, the justice symbols or whatever. Scorpios being the scorpion. There are certain signs that I just literally love, and you guys is one of them, because this is the balance of you too, like what's real and what's fake. And I feel like you can always call bullshit from a mile away. That's another strong thing with your sign. Like, yeah, me and her aren't really cool for real, or me and him aren't really cool for real, or I feel like they're low-key jealous of me, but they smile in my face anyways. But moral of the story is it's time to surrender to the unknown, lead with compassion and forgiveness, and supercharge your relationship with the supernatural. So yeah, a lot of you guys could be tapping in stronger at this time. You could be meditating, doing rituals, praying more. I'm not going to read any of this by all means, but self-care tips: drink lots of water, say no, and psychic self-protection. So engaging in daily psychic self-protection is key for clearing out unwanted energy and reconnecting with your own life force. When you wake up, visualize a reflective orb around you. Anyone else's energy or wounds simply bounce off, okay? Or while you shower and you're scrubbing your body, imagine the dirt that's falling off of you being people's energy so you can release. Yeah, I feel like it's very, very important to not get caught up in other people's energy at this time. But moral of the story, y'all, this is a great book. We're not going to take it away too far, but yeah, it has great things for your sign. The new moon and the full moon is coming up on Tuesday in a couple of days. Your birthday could be March the 3rd. It doesn't have to be, but even just the whole week in general, okay? It's going to be a lot of stuff happening with this full moon. I feel it. But like I just preached on Virgo's reading, this full moon really is all about everybody is becoming more grounded than overreacting in situations. And it's crazy. Virgo's thing for their sign specifically, what to do during full moons, is also say no, create those boundaries. So I feel like that's a huge thing in common for all of the signs. So yeah, if there's any boundaries you need to create with people or within yourself, now is the time to do it, Pisces. I feel like don't be afraid to say no. I don't know if it stems from anxiety, just like I was telling Virgo, but don't be afraid to say no. And also, if there's a boundary within yourself, you could be celebrating Lent or Ramadan, or you could just tell yourself, I'm done smoking cigarettes. That literally could be one for some of you guys. I don't know why that popped up in my brain. but there could literally just be something you know that you're supposed to stand on business with, and you need to do that and keep your boundaries. But I already cleansed your energy, cleansed your space, so we're just channeling Pisces energy right now for the month of March. What's going on? Can y'all believe March 1st is tomorrow? Yeah, y'all, I was telling Virgo, like, oh my God, the full moon is tomorrow. No, it's not. It's on Tuesday. I think because it's a new month, my brain just wants to, like, be like, okay, new month, that's the full moon. Like, no. Yeah, what else does Pisces need to know? See here. Going into March. Anything else for Pisces? Pisces only, channeling Pisces. Channeling Pisces. Okay, cool. We have harmony, balance, peace, happiness. These rocks here really do make me think, and that's crazy. A lot of you guys could be dealing with a Virgo, or you could have Virgo somewhere in your chart. I say that because their pre-intuition thing for their reading was massages or meditation. And these stones on here are really making me think of like a hot stone massage. So some of you guys could be finding peace in booking yourself a massage, just period. I'm going to the salon. I'm getting a facial done. I'm having a me day. You know what I mean? Yeah. So there's harmony coming in. Some type of balance resetting come March. Okay, and we have Black Sheep rebelling, going against expectations. I personally love this card. I feel like if anything, I'd rather be the Black Sheep of the family than be the most pure one, or be the one. I'm not saying, and this isn't even a I get in trouble all the time the card. It's the fact that you go against society's norms. You go against what people in everyday life do. Like, I'm going to be the one that aims to be different, and I don't care to stand out, just period. And you could do something that your family doesn't approve of, but like I said, you're like, oh, well, I'm not going to stop doing it just because you don't approve. Hence the Black Sheep. Okay. We have fed up, over it, not having it. We have turned, party animal, sex, drugs, alcohol. Okay. But the last thing on this card I always like to put out there is surface pleasures, because these are temporary fixes to happiness. Okay, so you could be partying every weekend, or you could be getting drunk a lot more often, or whatever, you know, indulging in whatever drugs you decide to take. But I feel like this is like temporary happiness. So this card is fun and it's all exciting or whatever, but sometimes it's not. Okay, and last two cards out are love bombing and the cleanse. Okay. Yeah, ridding from negativity, detoxing yourself, and feeling more pure. Also, love bombing. I don't really care for this card either, because this makes me feel like somebody did something wrong and now they're trying to make it up to you. So now they're trying to love bomb you, which is huge manipulation. And look, even at the bottom, it says for personal gain, manipulation tactic. Somebody is just constantly love bombing you so they can get what they want. But at the end of the day, it's very disingenuous. They're not doing it just because they love you. Okay. What's harmony and peace for Pisces? What's going on for March, the month of March for Pisces, and this harmony card? Is balance being restored, Pisces? What else? Oh, 9 of Pentacles. Quit playing. A lot of you guys really could be single. Like, come March, I feel like you could be walking into next month single. And I say this because the 9 of Pentacles is a independence card. And it's somebody that is thriving in their independence. This is a person that's like happy to be single. I don't mind being single. I don't need nobody's help. Don't nobody need no help from me. And I know how to stand on my own 2 feet, just period. And also, a lot of you guys, that could really be bringing you true happiness, just for the sheer fact that you could have been watering to yourself for a long time while you were in a relationship, but you weren't like able to really ever fully do it. And now that you are single, you're blossoming in a way that you wasn't when you was in a relationship. And then you have the Queen of Cups here and the 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Some of you guys could have children with somebody. Or you could just be really, really having good money, okay? You could have came into some type of financial windfall or got a raise, even if that's not you being single. Because now I'm seeing some of you guys really could be in a divine partnership with this 10 of Cups here. Some of you guys could be engaged or have children with somebody. You could also be involved with a Cancer, because we have the Queen of Cups out here. But oh my goodness. And then we have the Judgment right behind it. Yeah, somebody could be proposing for your birthday, Pisces, or you could be proposing to somebody, literally. I say this here because I'm seeing the 10 of Cups and I'm seeing the Judgment card. It got me thinking somebody's just going to the courthouse. Like, somebody could literally be eloping. It's not going to be no grand wedding. It's just something that's more personal. Also, yeah, it could be with a Cancer. or a Cancer could be proposing to you. The Judgment card being your first major arcana out is underlying energy though, because it was at the bottom of the deck. This is you either trying to avoid some type of self-awareness, or you could be worried about being judged. Some of you guys could be in a same-sex couple, or this could just be the fact that if you are planning on marrying somebody, or if you're pregnant with someone's child, whatever the case may be, I feel like a lot of you guys are worried about judgment from the outside world. Or it's like you care so much and you wear your heart on your sleeve and you're always so vulnerable with your feelings. I don't know if you're afraid to get judged by someone. You could be afraid of getting judged by your family. What's black sheep? What's black sheep for Pisces? Black sheep. Black sheep. What's going on? Queen of Swords, Nine of Wands, Libra energy. Wow. Some of you guys can have Libra in your chart. You don't have to, but I feel like you are a very, very good communicator. You could have communicated to your family that you feel like the black sheep, like you always feel like the outcast. You feel like nobody understands you, and you're really tired of that, because the Nine of Wands is like, I'm being persistent and I'm not giving up. This is perseverance. You're constantly going through a fighting battle of people either in your family or in your inner circle, and you want them to just accept you like fully for who you are. And please keep in mind, the second thing on this card says going against expectations. So that is really standing out to me, because I feel like maybe somebody in your family expects a certain thing of you and you're like, it's just not going down that way. It's not how I am. It's not who I am. And it's really just that simple. I understand where you're coming from though. That's Queen of Swords energy. I'm still going to stand in my truth regardless, but I'm willing to be receptive to what you have to say. I'm not going to be rude and not hear you out or not let you talk. But that's still not going to change what I'm standing on. And that's why I love that card. Not just because it's a Libra's card, not just because I'm a Libra. It's just somebody who stands on what they say, but they're still, like I said, a good communicator. Like I'll hear your whole side. I'll hear everything you got to say, but I'm going to still stand on my truth, and I'm going to still buckle down and tell you how I feel. Just period. Yeah. And I feel like this is something that reoccurringly happens over and over and over again. That's why it's like you have to keep being so persistent, either proving that you're not the black sheep, or it's just the fact that you are, you know that, and you're in acceptance of it. But who wants to keep putting up a fight like, oh, I gotta prove this, I gotta prove this, or oh, I have to start doing what you like more so I don't be the black sheep. Like, get out of here. And I feel like you're not dealing with that anymore. And you have even told this family member or this person time and time again, I just feel like you voiced yourself and you're tired of being persistent. You're almost at that 10 of Wands energy where feeling like something is too much of a weight or a burden. So I feel like if somebody keeps like having a problem with how you do and how you operate your life the way that you do, yeah, that's on them. Just period. Some of you guys could have a Libra, a Gemini, or Aquarius in your family, and this is what they feel like. So if so, I feel like you're like, oh yeah, I've been knew she felt like that. You know, you could be close with somebody in your family that is like kind of the black sheep, kind of different than everybody, or whatever the case may be. What else with the Queen of Swords before we move on? I really feel like that's your energy though. What's fed up? Over it, not having it, frustrated. Who's fed up? What's fed up? Who's fed up? Six of Pentacles. You could be really fed up with sharing your finances with people. And that's crazy that I just said that. Like in the beginning, oh, you're thriving in your independence, whatever. And your money could be looking better. Yeah, I truly feel like a lot of you guys are frustrated because if you really are the Queen of Cups, you always care and put other people's feelings first. I feel like if somebody comes to you with an issue or a problem revolving around money or finances, you're going to care about their feelings and what they're going through. Like, oh, they're sad because they need this amount, or oh, this is going to get cut off, or this. It's not your problem, Pisces. And I get that you're a water sign. Like you are. And what do we literally just talk about? The boundaries of saying no. I feel like you're always letting your emotions get the best of things. And that's what will make you be over caring or oversharing in some type of way. And I feel like, yeah, you're truly, truly frustrated and fed up with having to constantly give yourself out to other people. And it's not even just your money. I just feel like you're constantly sharing your time and energy with people. And you're tired of that shit. Because it's just like, who's going to pour into me? Yeah, and then we also have the Two of Wands here. So there's some type of planning or decision making going on. It's going to be happening. If you're not doing it already, come March, because I feel like you're making a decision about how you're going to start telling people no. It's really just that simple. You're like, I would give the shirt off my back and I would give every last pair of shoes I had, but I'm over that. I'm overdoing that, especially for people that wouldn't do it back for me. And now I have to plan and make a decision of how I'm about to start telling people no, just period. That's why you're fed up. It makes sense. And this card being red, it really could be connected to your root chakra. Like, there could be something that stemmed from your childhood that makes you this way, of having a hard time telling people no. Or you could have witnessed in your childhood growing up how your parents never told people no, how they never set boundaries, or just the fact that whoever raised you, it doesn't have to be your parents, grandma, whoever raised you could always be so oversharing. Like, they tell all their business to everybody. They let everybody know, I got this savings account, I got this, I got money from my pension check this years ago. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you could have grew up with somebody that overshares and overcares and literally like over gives to people. And if you witness that, I feel like it just became a part of you and now you do it. So for those of you that know it comes from your childhood, yeah, it's time to change something. It's time to heal something within your root chakra so you can get that together. Now, let's see what turn is. And there's a pineapple in this card. Somebody could like order pineapple juice with their shot when they go out. I personally do, and that just made me think of that. The 7 of Wands in the reverse. Let's do ones. The number 9 could be significant. Somebody's birthday could be the 9th. I just feel like this is overcoming a struggle. And you're about to overcome that. And I love that for you, Pisces. I feel like for a long time, you guys just had a hard time speaking up. It was just like you never felt like you want to let somebody down. I think that's what the biggest thing is, because when you say no, it does something to your brain, to your ego. You might even start beating up your ego like, oh my God, they probably think I'm a terrible person, or they probably think that I have it and I'm really just telling them no. They probably think I don't care. I feel like you start beating yourself up, but you can't do that. You can't keep doing that to yourself, or you're going to drive yourself crazy, because you're going to be telling everybody in the world yes. And then you're not going to have nothing left for you. And guess who you're going to have to tell no to? Yourself. Just period. So what's turn? Party animal. I feel like that was a beautiful way to say that. A really nice breakdown for y'all to hear it like that. Because I feel like you could be thinking to yourself, Arena, you're right. I tell everybody else yes, but eventually I'm going to have to start telling myself no. If I keep on giving to A, B, C, D, and E, there ain't going to be shit left for F. What's turn? Party animal. Hold on, y'all. Let me do a shuffle real quick. It's crazy because I don't know why. I feel like a lot of you guys could be dealing with a fire sign or a Virgo. You don't have to be though. What's turn for Pisces? Who's the party animal? What's going on? Who's turn for Pisces? 6 of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. It definitely could be a family member. There could be a family member that's having like memories of y'all, how y'all used to go out and party or something like that. And they're trying not to reminisce, trying not to think about it. Then the 16th could be somebody's birthday. What else was the 6 of Cups in the reverse? 10 of Swords. A lot of you guys could be like thinking about the past or not trying to think about the past, because you could have been too turned and did some things that you weren't proud of. Because with this 10 of Swords energy coming out here, I feel like a lot of you guys are truly feeling like wounded, like constantly. I feel like maybe, what else was the 10 of Swords? You could be feeling like really weak at this time. You could have a lot of thoughts when you get drunk or when you're off some type of alcohol. So I don't know if this is triggering something within your memory. You could have a lot of nostalgia moments or be constantly thinking of someone when you get turned. And that starts to have you feel like, damn, like this person failed me, this person failed me, this person failed me. I honestly feel like you could be kind of spiraling when you drink or when you partake in whatever you partake in, Pisces. And I only say this because You already know, when we're drunk, that is a different altered state. It's literally like somebody else is in our body, damn near. So I feel like that could be taking over. And that's why we have the cleanse card next. Because maybe some of you guys are tired of that happening to you. Like every time I get drunk, I think about this person. Or I think about how everybody in the world done failed me. Or I'm thinking about family members or something like that. And I'm trying not to. Yeah, I just feel like, I don't know. A lot of you guys may have just not pure thoughts when you drink. What's the cleanse? And if that didn't resonate for you, leave it for someone else. Yeah, we're not going too much harder on that card. Okay, what's the cleanse for Pisces? What's the detox? Getting rid of what? I really truly feel like it's the substance. The cleanse, detox, ridding negativity. Six of Swords in the reverse. Wow. You could be having a hard time detoxing or getting rid of negative people. What else with the Six of Swords in the reverse? Because for some of you guys, you could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? And it's hard for them to move on. Three of Cups in the reverse. Six of Swords. Okay, you have either a water sign or an air sign here that isn't moving on peacefully at all with that Six of Swords in the reverse. Somebody doesn't know how to either be okay without you, or like I said, it could have just been a bad parting, a bad breakup, whatever the case may be. Three of Cups in the reverse. They're expressing their feelings with you with either two other people or one third party. This person also could be a drinker as well. Somebody could be talking about you, saying how you need to detox or how you need to cleanse yourself in some type of way because you either drink too much or you're not really peaceful. You just drink to like mask it in some type of way. What else with the Six of Swords? Who is this? Ooh, okay. My goodness, this one shot out. Five of Swords in the reverse. Heavy air sign energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. Whoever this person is, I feel like at some point in time, you guys used to argue a lot, or somebody used to always feel like they had to have one up on you. Also, they could be voicing to their friends that like, oh, Pisces always thought they was better than somebody, or oh, Pisces thought this, or Pisces thought that. It's giving bitter energy. Like I truly feel like somebody is bitter. Five of Swords, Six of Swords. Somebody's birthday could be the 11th, the 13th. I said the 9th already as well. Yeah, we got heavy number 9 in this reading. What else with the Five of Swords in the reverse? I feel like things are at a stalemate now because you're not willing to keep arguing with somebody, or like you weren't going to keep fighting for somebody, and now you're in this cleanse energy, you're detoxing, okay? And yeah, I just feel like maybe somebody can't handle that. Maybe you and this person used to either drink a lot together or do something a lot together. And now that you're in a cleanse and they're not, they can't do nothing but talk shit because they're not cleansing themselves anyway. What else? I feel like they ain't changing or they ain't stopping their habit, but you did. So now they want to talk shit on you. How does that make any sense? Yeah, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Somebody that feels like there's still the opportunity to either get back cool with you, or somehow, some way, the wheel will turn and things will go in their favor again. So I don't know if somebody missed you. I don't know if somebody liked you. I don't know. Also with the Three of Cups, somebody could be talking about your birthday or something within, if you guys are throwing a party or having some type of celebration or something like that, somebody could be talking about that as well. Yeah, I just truly feel like somebody feels like somehow, some way, something is going to shift so y'all could be able to talk again, or y'all could be able to be cool again. Because like I said, they're bitter. They haven't moved on anyway. So I feel like maybe, I'm not saying they want to express that, but yeah, somebody definitely feels like, okay, maybe things will go good for me. But I just feel like they've been facing a lot of bad luck since they've been apart from you. They're the one who really needs to do the cleanse. What's love bombing? Yeah, they're the ones who really need the cleanse, just period. Knight of Swords, Gemini energy. Yeah, so whoever this air sign is, they could be about to love bomb you, like really coming in on some bold shit. Somebody could like literally be rushing to you with a flower on the fucking motorcycle with a bouquet of flowers. I don't even care if I'm a crash. I just had to get to you with this bouquet. Like literally somebody's in fearless energy and they're not afraid to approach you anymore. They're not afraid to say it. So come March, please be prepared for whoever this air sign is to come love bomb you, okay? Ooh, Emperor in the reverse, the Magician in the reverse. Okay, we don't like that. Yeah, remember I said the love bombing card isn't really cute for real, because it's usually somebody that's using it as a manipulation tactic, and they are. You have the fucking Magician in the reverse, Emperor in the reverse. A controlling, dark practitioner. So I feel like somebody is either like trying to hex you as far as getting you to do whatever they want. So it's really giving somebody tried to, I'm not going to say like a love spell, but I genuinely feel like somebody is trying to do some type of controlling spell over you. Somebody is trying to have a tie to you that's so tight that they know whenever they love bomb you, it's going to work. So this is like dark love magic, honestly. Because I can't even say it's a love spell or you would be obsessed with them. I feel like you know how mentally, physically, or verbally abusive that this person is. And also the Magician in reverse, somebody's also jealous of you because I feel like you hold a power or you possess some type of gift. You could have some type of spiritual gift that they don't have, and they're also jealous of that as well. And yeah, they're mad at your power. So it's like they're trying to take it. Somebody's trying to siphon off your energy and literally control how you deal with them. Like, this person's crazy as fuck. They really are. They really are. And then 7 of Cups at the bottom of the deck is showing me you have other options of people that want you. They know other people out in your life have feelings for you, or like I said, there's just people that want to date you, just period. Like, and I feel like they also see that, so they're trying to come and love bomb you to control the narrative of that too, because I feel like somebody's like, if I love bomb Pisces enough, they're gonna accept it, they're gonna fuck with it, and maybe they'll find this boldness attractive, and yeah, they're gonna fuck with me again, and it just is what it is. Yeah, and then I can siphon my power back from them, because soon as I get them in my Venus flytrap, I'm going to feel accomplished, just period. And Pisces won't have to be with nobody else. Yeah, somebody is definitely thinking shit's going to go in their favor, but I'm here to say it's really not, because please remember, judgment is your major arcana. I feel like you judge this person differently, you view them differently. And you're also having that self-awareness within yourself to say no. So if somebody do come in with all this love bombing shit and they acted like so bold, like, I'm not afraid anymore, I'm not afraid to say my feelings, da da da, I feel like you know it's a manipulation tactic for one. You're already thinking of how controlling or how abusive they used to be in any type of manner. Like, I hope it wasn't physical abuse, but I feel like for some of you guys it was. And that's another reason why they're so bold anyways. Like, yeah, you used to be beating me up, throwing me around the house, and now you're thinking, oh, shit's peaches and creams because you popped up with my fucking favorite outfit and my favorite drink. I don't care about that. So, honestly, like I said, you're judging the situation different. I feel like for a while you let this person love bomb you, but that it's not going down like that no more. It's just not. So come March, something is going to be happening, and you might end up having to take this person to court, like, you know, PFA. What is that called? Restraining order. Because yeah, I feel like somebody really is doing some type of dark magic behind the scenes to try to get you to do whatever they say or do whatever they want. But I feel like, yeah, the spell is broken. Especially if you're already in this judgment energy, the spell been broke. So, you failed. Woo! But yeah, Pisces, I love y'all. Happy birthday once again. And like I said, protect and charge your energy at this time. It even said it in the book. Please remember that and keep your boundaries strong during this whole Pisces season. Not even just this next week of the full moon, the whole Pisces season, okay? Because like I said, people are definitely trying to siphon off your energy. And yeah, I just feel like people are always expecting you to say yes because you're such a sharing, giving person. But don't overshare and don't overgive, and work on that root chakra, just period. Because I'm telling you, for a lot of y'all, that comes from your childhood. You've been oversharing and overgiving since you've been 5 years old. Literally, you was playing in the sandbox, giving everybody your blocks and only leaving yourself with one. Every time you got candy, you was giving everybody some and leaving yourself 2 in the whole pack. I could have swore you started with 12, okay? But Pisces, I love y'all. This was your reading. Please book a personal if this hit home for you. The link for that is in my bio. You can DM me on Instagram, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.